Now I want to create a material for the bowl. But before I do, just take a quick look at what's happened here. After the last video, I closed and reopened this file. And you notice that these two have changed places. Gold metal has gone up, this has come down. And they actually look a little different. Now here's my table palette. Gold metal reflective is sitting on its own. But the shade material has an expandable box. Yours will too. Pop that open. And what you see here is two things. First is the fact that this is an assignment, not an attachment. That's what the symbol means. And it's telling us that the level is shade and the color is 3. So this is the assignment details. Gold metal reflective doesn't have that because it's an attachment and there's no specific level or color. Let's add another material now then. So I need to highlight my table, click on new material, and this will be called green marble. So let's turn pattern on first. Then we can go and select a pattern. And again, if you don't see the display like this, go to the view controls and select either medium or large icons. I want a marble, so we'll zip down here. And I'm going to go for this one, marble 03. Up pops my pattern settings box. There's my marble 3. Units, I'm going to go back to master, which makes the most sense. I'm going to leave 1 on there for the moment. You may need to change it later on, but we'll see. Mapping, since this is essentially a cylindrical, spherical type of thing, let's use spherical this time. Cylinder will probably do as well. My size here is 1 foot, which approximates the size of the bowl, so the pattern displayed is relatively good. Okay, let's say goodbye to that. Let's do some colorizing here. The pattern is darkish green, so let's pick up a lighter green here. And let's bleed a little color into that. 68 is probably good. We'll leave diffuse at around 50, that's fine. Specular, yeah, we should add a bit to that. And reflect, let's make it a relatively dull material, so let's do about 25 on that. There we go. Everything else is fine. So let's apply that, and we'll apply this again as an attachment. So we'll attach the material, and we're attaching to the bowl. Yes, just picked up the bowl on its own. Sometimes you pick up the table, but we just want the bowl. So data point, there's my bowl. So let's render. Fence, just on the bowl. Let's render. Okay, there it is. Not too bad. Let's pump up the volume. That's quite reasonable. Feel free to go back in here and make some changes. Experiment with the interplay of the color and the pattern. Remember, the more color you have, the less pattern you have, and vice versa. When you're happy, we'll save it, and we can use this again for future use if necessary. And the last material to look at is the table itself. Now I'm going to let you do that on your own. I used a pattern called Wood Red Exotic.jpg. You'll find that in the pattern pull down. I suggest you use that. That works out quite nicely, but you don't have to. Pick a wood pattern that you like and apply the pattern to the table. Make all the necessary settings you need. And then in the next video, we'll have a look at a slightly better rendering of the whole assembly. Now, I should mention that your table ought to be a group at this point. If it's not, you'll have a little difficulty selecting it since it's in different pieces and you have the bowl and lamp in place to get in the way. So try it as a group first, or if that doesn't work very well, make a selection set of just the table.